crew. So welcome back to the channel, guys, and welcome back to another video. Guys, as you guys know, we are up here cutting and buffing the 55 Chevy pickup shop truck cab. Actually we're doing the whole truck, but we just got through doing the cab, and we also got through doing the two front fenders. So next we're gonna go ahead and work on the hood behind me here. Like I said, I haven't been showing you guys everything as far as cutting and buffing, because you guys seen me cut and buff plenty of times. I am using a new 3M step procedure though. Is that perfect one step, and I'm kind of 50-50. I'm on the borderline with it, but I'm still gonna work with it. I'm gonna try to see you know, how it works for me. I actually kind of modified the steps a little bit, because you're supposed to start out with either 1,000 or 1,200 on a DA, and the DA just doesn't really cut, you know, quick enough for me. So I've been actually starting out with 1,000 grit by hand, and then I go to 2,000 by hand, and then I'll smooth it out with the 3,000. So I'm gonna show you that today, because I have been doing a lot of other panels, and I'm gonna start with this one here. It actually turned out really good. It got very few, of course, you know, you can't help to get away from an orange peel, but anyway, it still looks pretty slick, guys. But we're gonna go ahead and cut and buff this today, and I'm gonna show you, you know, a few steps that I like to use. And I'm gonna start with the 1,000 grit wet sanding by hand. So we're gonna go ahead, and hopefully I can get to buffing this today. It's, you know, a little nippy outside, but it's still a nice day. The sun finally came out. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. All right, so what we going to use today, we're going to use, I've been letting my 1,000 and my 2,000 grit sit in soaking water for about 15 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and get to it. Let me go throw me some gloves on. Damp it. We do this side here first. Do one side at a time. Wipe it down, then we're going to go over 2,000. I'm sorry, we're going to go over 3,000 one more time, and then we're going to step it up to 8,000. All right, let's go ahead and take the 3,000 off. We didn't wipe the panel down. We get to 8,000. Last step before we start buffing it out. Slide you guys back a little bit here. Alright, this is going above our awesome. Nice uniformity on both sides. We'll let that dry. We'll come back and buff it out. Use this 3M Perfect one-step finishing material. This is the 33039. And I showed you guys in the previous video the foam pad. It has a 3M is a locking device. Push this down, locks this pad in place. And you can actually, I'm going to turn it around because I haven't used this side yet. And then you just push it in. And it locks it, then let this go. And it locks in place. Alright, let's see how it works here. I do one side at a time. I'm not the best buffer in the world, so bear with me. And we'll wipe it off. Now we'll just wipe off this panel, and we will buff this one more time, but we're going to do that side first, and then we'll come back and buff it again. Get the residue off. Let's just see how she looks now. I'm just always afraid that I'm going to burn this panel, man. That's why I try not to stay in one place too long. Pretty good. Don't look too bad. We'll go back over one more time and bring it out. Let's go ahead and hit this side here.